When Joe and Anne-Marie came to us, they just bought a home by the coast. It had potential, but the layout wasn't quite working for them. It felt cramped, tired, and disconnected. They knew they wanted to renovate, but like many people in this situation, they were not quite sure how to tackle the problem or how to make the most of what they had without blowing the budget. So they are not ready to extend just yet, but they really wanted something functional, open and fit for purpose, without overcapitalizing. When we took a closer look at the existing layout, the problem became clear. The rooms were awkwardly sized, storage was lacking, and the layout felt like it had been patched together over time. There were 4 rooms labeled as bedrooms, but the one in the center wasn't really a bedroom at all. So simply updating the finishes would have been expensive and still left them with the same fundamental problems. So we worked through the fundamentals with them. We talked about how they live, what they needed day to day, and where they saw themselves in the future. And we began tailoring the plan around their lifestyle. The game-changing move was rethinking the so-called 4th bedroom. It was small, with limited access, and took up valuable floor area right in the middle of the house, where it mattered most. They didn't actually need a 4th bedroom, but they did need a dedicated space to work from home. So we reassessed the purpose of this room, we reduced its footprint and turned it into an intimate, purposeful home office, unlocking crucial square meters for the adjoining kitchen and dining area. That simple shift gave the whole house more breathing room and allowed us to reorientate the plan. With that space unlocked, the kitchen could now rotate off the northern wall, allowing for a much more generous and efficient layout. We added deeper storage, a large island bench. It also improved the circulation between the kitchen, the dining and living areas. It became the heart of the home, open, connected and full of light. Next, we opened both the north and south facades with large sliding doors, bringing natural light, creating a direct connection to the garden and outdoor entertaining area. The house started to feel like a proper coastal retreat without adding a single square meter. We then rebalanced the 2 main bedrooms by shifting the internal partition and repositioning the doors, giving them better proportions and room for integrated storage. We took a strategic approach to the bathroom area. In homes with only 1 bathroom, separating the toilet and shower is one of the simplest and most cost-effective ways to improve everyday life. So we created 2 dedicated rooms, one for the toilet, one for the shower and bath, and we combined the basin and laundry into an open powder room style space. This reduced wasted circulation, improved usability and added functionality, all within the same footprint. And finally, we introduced new windows and skylights, enhancing natural light, improving airflow and framing key views into the garden. In the end, Joe and Anne-Marie went from a cramped 2.5 bedroom layout to a proper 3-bedroom home, plus a dedicated study, a much larger kitchen and living space with a light-filled open plan layout that improves their lifestyle. And we achieved it all by retaining much of the original plumbing and structure where the big costs usually are. They paired their floor plan review with a 3D project builder so they could explore every detail of the design before committing to construction. It gave them confidence to move forward and helped them communicating their ideas with their builder. And because they avoided overcapitalizing, they still have options for the future, whether to renovate further, rebuild or develop the land down the track, all while enjoying their transformed home today. So if you are thinking of renovating or building new and want to make sure your plan fits your lifestyle, your needs and your family, request your floor plan review today and we'll help you make the most of your home. Thanks for watching.